Hello everybody! Today we are going to be reviewing Lovely Horribly. Lovely Horribly has been out for what? How many episodes?
I forget.
20 episodes already? 18, 20, around there?
I think it's 18.
Yeah, 18 episodes already. And so we have Park Shi-hoo playing Yu Philip, and Song Ji-hyo playing Oh Eun-sung, Lee Ki-kwang playing Lee Sang-jung, Han Eun-jin playing Shin Myuna, and Choi Yo-jin playing Ki Eun-young. So I already did a drama review of this already. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go ahead and see it. I already did a review on it, on like the first 2 episodes. So now that the movie is like about like, the drama is about like halfway through, we will be reviewing of what we're thinking, because it's very mysterious, and like Ahjuxue and I have been coming up with like a ton of like scenarios of like what's gonna happen and what is going on and like all these sorts of things. And just to let you guys know, to me it's horror. Some stuff does creep me out, so I really cannot watch it alone. Like it's Song Ji-hyo. I'm a fan of Song Ji-hyo and a fan of Ki-kwang, so it's like watching it, but like, oh, it's really creepy watching Ki-kwang's character like just seeing ghosts. Like the preview that just came out, like I was so excited last night. I was watching it, and then he saw something. I was just like, okay, that's it, I'll watch it tomorrow. I was just like, oh, like close. I will watch it tomorrow. Like, oh, he saw something that people didn't see. So his character is like very, you don't know what's gonna happen with him. Like he just sees things. Like one of the scene where it gave Ahjuxue and I the chill was when like he's sitting down in front of Eun-sung's house and he's talking to these old guys, and then you realize they're not even there, and he was sitting there talking to ghosts the whole time. It gave you like the chill. You're like, oh my god, he was like talking to ghosts the whole time. Like that's his character. He can see ghosts.
The worst one was the one where he went outside Ji-hyo's house, and then he saw a black figure. So he didn't, and then they didn't like make that a case until he was drawing it. He was drawing Ji-hyo's house.
Ooh,
and then he drew the black figure.
Oh, and
no.
And what scared me was like, one of the episodes, like it came out, and like I woke up, and I like the first thing I did was watch the clip where he was inside the dumpling house and the mom's head dropped. Oh my god. It was the worst way to wake up. Like literally threw my phone and like was like freaking creeped out the whole day. Like, oh my god. Like, and even when we watched it later, I couldn't even watch that scene. It was like so scary. Not a fan of horror. We're not a fan of horror, but like this isn't even fully like horror. It's like mysterious and thriller, so it just has some stuff that just pops out at you that you're just unaware of. And like it happens a lot around like all like the main characters, they see it and it happens to them, or it's like floating around them, and then like Ki-kwang's character keeps seeing it and it just like pops out of nowhere. But yeah, so far right now, like, let's see, would you say Philip and Eun-sung has already been like falling in love with each other?
Oh, they're already past that point.
They're already past that point. They're in love, and
it's just that they're worried about
their luck, because Ji-hyo threw the necklace into the into the ocean. Yeah, so what I was describing to Ahjuxue like after last week's episode, like what I figured out between both of them. So there's Philip's side, and then there's Eun-sung's side. Philip has Yuna, which he doesn't like her, but he keeps her because he was trying to help her, and he let the media know that he's her girlfriend, because he was protecting her back when they first started their career. So she's really in love with him, so he has her. Ji-hyo, or I'm gonna say Ji-hyo, it's easier to call her that way. Ji-hyo has Ki-kwang, and he likes her, but he's the nicer version of Yuna. And then Philip had a friend which was Don Chul, and he like Ahjuxue and I think he hasn't passed away. We think he's alive. He's gonna come out somewhere. There's him, and then but he has this hate towards you, Philip. And then there's Eun Young, who is the writer that stole everything from Ji-hyo. Like she has a hate towards Ji-hyo too. So you see, they have like similar people in their lives, and so like Ahjuxue thought that every 8 years their luck rotates, but I'm like, it's not that their luck rotates. They meet every 8 years, and Ji-hyo's luck gets good, but she meets Philip at his worst, and then it flips it. He gets a little luck from her. And then he doesn't realize that like how would I say this? He doesn't realize that like all the really really bad thing that happens to Ji-hyo, he's like, it's all his cause.
Well, yeah, it's because of him.
Yeah, it was all because of him. Yeah. So how like in the beginning of he was a plastic bag man, he caused her to get the cut on her palm, and the house, like his house, like when he was trying to seduce her, and then his house like breaks, and then she gets like cut on her leg and all these stuff like that, you know. And like the whole point is their luck is not based off of the necklace. Their luck is, we both agree that their luck is the tree, the apple trees. The apple trees needs to be together because the apple trees once was together, but you guys remember how the shaman guy in the beginning with the one eye, he was the one who cut the tree and separated the tree. So therefore now the tree are slowly trying to find their way back to each other. And the tree represents obviously Philip and Ji-hyo. And so like their luck is basically off of the tree, and it's not that like they shouldn't be forced to be together. They're fated to be together, and they have to realize that their luck and everything, their destiny is tied together, and they needed to realize that. And when they started falling in love, things were going well between them, you know. He was not having trouble sleeping, she was not hearing ghosts in her head, she was not getting possessed, and they were doing fine. And so at like the past episode, like Philip finally like said it, where he's all like, for every scar you got, I'm going to pay you back. For everything that you lose, I'm going to give it back to you. Like she threw away her necklace, and he got her a new necklace. And so with him, like her palm getting cut, he said like, for this scar I will pay it back. And yeah, he got all of it. I think like to the mom, it's like she looked at it as that, oh, he finally realized that he like took all these things away from her, and so he's about to get punished in return for it. And that's why he got like the cut, and he also got like hit and stuff like that. So that's what's been going on right now in the drama. And for this coming up episodes, creepy. Creepy. I already said I cannot watch it alone, so it sucks because I have to wait for Ahjuxue to get home, and we watch it at night, so it's even more creepier. Like, ugh. But at the end, like, this is my prediction for it. Like, it's going, like, I strongly believe and stick to it that it is Ki-gwang who is going to end the whole curse for you, Philip, and Ji-hyo, because he's the one who can see ghosts, and so now Philip knows that he can see it. So Philip is going to have to work with Ki-gwang to solve what happened, because now we finally know that Rayong is a ghost and Rayong is the main villain. So it's up to Ki-gwang, who has to work with Philip to get back at what Rayong is trying to do, and what the mom is trying to do too, because they can't see these ghosts, but it's only Ki-gwang who can see them. So he's able to communicate with them, he's able to see them. So Philip has to work with him, and pretty much Philip has to be honest with him and tell him what happened to Philip when when what actually happened between him and Rayon. It's very interesting. Any thoughts, Ahjuxue?
It's a good drama. They're doing a good job by putting some comedy in there, so it lightens up the mood of the story. Because if they didn't, it'd be a very, very gloomy movie. I mean, drama. Very gloomy. But they put some little funny comedy stuff in there so that it's tolerable when you watch it. You're not always like, oh my god, like the story is so serious. Because it is a serious story. It's a sad story. Because Ji-hyo said something very important to him, and she said that she is more afraid of being abandoned than she is afraid of anything else. And that's what the story is. It's a story about not abandoning one another. Essentially, the reason for that is because the mom is and what people are willing to go, the lengths they're willing to go to not abandon someone. And the mom, essentially what the mom did was she didn't want to abandon her son to allow her son to pass away. So she did what she wasn't supposed to do. And she stole someone else's luck and gave it to her son. And she knew that since she did that, her son will be lucky. So she abandoned her son because she believed that since he's lucky, then he'll be okay. But then in her guilty conscience, she felt like she needed to go and help Ji-hyo and be there for Ji-hyo. So she left to do that. And then essentially Ji-hyo got abandoned by her mom, her real mom. And then Yu Philip's mom took care of her. So it's this whole the moral of the story is about abandonment, and that in itself is a very deep topic where many people can they know how it feels, and so through that feeling, that is the driving factor that ties those two characters together. He was abandoned, even though he was lucky. He was abandoned. She was abandoned because she's unlucky, but she was abandoned, and so they want to be there for one another. And at first, we had thought that Rayon was going to be just a good guy, that she was an innocent person. But now it seems that Rayon is an evil spirit. That she felt wrong, and now she's come back to get Philip. You feel it. Here's the thing that makes this kind of creepy for me. We're Hmong people, so we have a strong belief on spirits and spiritual beings. If you're a Hmong person, you're watching this, you all know what the character of Rayon represents. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm just saying Hmong people know what her character represents and why she's coming to get you Philip. So that's why it does touch home base a bit, but it is a sad thing. The story of Ji-hyo and Yu Philip is a sad thing. She doesn't want to believe that Ki-gwang might die, but I feel Ki-gwang will, because they kind of brushed over it that Yu Philip is dead. His spirit is not there. That he's just been living off of Ji-hyo's spirit. Hence why she's weak. And she's bruised.
And every 8 years, someone dies in his place when he was supposed to.
Right. So he's accepting it. He's accepting that it's his time. That this 8th year is his time. That he will. He's gotten to a point he's willing to sacrifice himself for Ji-hyo. And but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Ki-Gwang is going to find a way. He's going to realize that the only way to do it is to do a proper ritual that will transfer Ki-Gwang and his lifespan to Philip, and then in turn Ki-Gwang will pass away, but will live through Philip. So essentially, the two characters are going to get bonded into one. So
I'm sad.
That's how we feel that the story's going to go, but
we'll see, because in one of the interview, Ki-Gwang said there's a big twist at the end.
So kind of want to know.
I'm like, please don't die. I mean, I don't want Philip to die either, but I hope there's an alternate way to save both of them. But she keeps pushing me that it's him.
Yeah, the story is about abandonment and about not wanting to be alone. And those two characters, that's what they went through. And so they're together. You see, together, they're not draining anybody's luck or hurting anybody. Together,
they're sharing it.
They're peaceful. And everything becomes peaceful. Apart, things become chaotic. And so
you kind of get the hint of, like, at the beginning of every episode, they have those little drawings of their tree. So, at the beginning, like, hers was dying and his was, like, beautiful with apples. And it goes on, her was growing with apples and his was dying. And then later you see those two trees, like, connecting.
Yeah, they're both kind of dying, but then they're both connecting.
Yeah.
So I think the next couple of episodes, it's going to show that once it connects, it's going to look like it's dying, but it's going to start growing.
Yeah. And, like, we strongly believe that because the house that Philip lives in now is Ji-Hyu's old house, that when her family went bankrupt, it got sold to Ki-Gwang's family, and Ki-Gwang knows that it belongs to her, so he's going to give it to her, which she's going to move in, and she's going to bring her tree. Therefore, both trees are going to connect again.
The tree used to be there.
Yeah.
The tree used to be there. They just separated. So, once they bring it back, it's the whole yin and yang. They have to reach that peaceful connection. But once they reach that peaceful connection and they love and accept each other, everything becomes peaceful. It's a good drama though.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're gonna keep watching and see how it turns out, and we will review again once we get the ending. So I'm crossing fingers nobody dies, especially the one I don't want. You Ki-Gwang fans, you agree with me, right? But yeah, that's it for today, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Hello everybody. This is Ahjuxue
and Agashe,
and welcome to our channel, in which we review dramas, variety shows, movies, and other goodies that we watch.
We also review products that we use and showcasing our crafts and arts.
Yeah, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys can, hit a like down below, and please subscribe to our channel. And we also would love it if you guys
connect with us
through our Instagram and Tapastic. And along with that, we do have a Patreon, which the link is down below if you guys want to support us and join us in our journey. We will be doing a lot more videos in the future, and we hope to inspire many of you guys to also do videos as well. Alright guys,
see you next time.
See you next time.